Oh, hallelujah. I'm glad we ain't met sooner. 'Cause if you're younger me and me younger you, we would've this up, and that's the truth. Thank God you were on the coast when I was searching for the man you know. I was reckless, selfish, scared. I broke things I can't repair. And with your sweetness out of sight, you'd have eaten me alive. Sure, it would have been exciting, but fireworks fade into night. So I sing, oh, hallelujah. I'm glad we ain't met sooner. 'Cause if younger me and me younger you, we would've this up, and that's the truth, yeah. Tempers temper over time. I still recognize that fire. Don't get it twisted, girl. I love you for your flames. There must have been some cosmic plan for this lion and this ram who could have wrestled for a throne, but instead they built a home. Now they sing, oh, hallelujah. I'm glad we ain't met sooner. 'Cause if younger me and me younger you, we would've this up, and well, if you came when I had prayed, I don't think we'd be here today. So I think whatever's up above that made me easier to love, and I sing, oh, hallelujah. I'm glad we ain't met sooner. 'Cause if you're younger me and me younger you, we would've this up, and that's the truth. Oh, hallelujah. I'm glad we ain't met sooner. 'Cause if you're younger me and me younger you, would've this up, and that's the truth.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Phillip-Michael Scales, and I live in Nashville, Tennessee. So I just released a record called Singer-Songwriter, and it was funny how it happened. It was in the middle of the pandemic, and I had played one show in France maybe like a couple of years ago, and in the pandemic it was really interesting because as a musician you're always trying to go forward, and you're looking at other people's Instagram and being like, how can I keep up? How can I keep my head above water? And everyone's trying to go forward, but the pandemic kind of made everybody just like, hunker down and just go more, inward and go deeper. And so I kind of did that. Somehow I got a contact from a record label that said, hey, we really love your music, we'd like you to make a record. So I spent the second half of my pandemic making my record. It was the first time I got a chance to sort of perfect all of the things in my music, and my voice sounded better, and the production was exactly how I wanted it, and I think it was all just due to the fact that I had time.
I was a passenger on a train when I injured my neck and back. The train company didn't believe my injuries were severe. Vrdolyak Law fought for me and took my case to trial, convincing a jury to award me over $4 million. If you're injured, call Vrdolyak Law.
My name is Terry Bracken, and I front the band Brontë Fall. How it sort of all came to be, I was working at the Hideout in Chicago under the booker, and I was telling the booker that I started this band, it's awesome, we're writing songs. And he's like, oh, well, do you want a show? I was like, sure, I'd love a show. And he's like, okay, send me a bio and some pics and your band name. And I realized that I didn't have a bio, I didn't have pics, and I didn't have a band name. So my friend and I got together and we sat at a cafe and we're like, we're not leaving this cafe until we have a band name. And we wanted something feminine, but I remembered learning about the Brontë sisters. I learned that they were three sisters that wrote these Gothic, really famous Gothic books. At first they couldn't be writers because they were women. They changed their names, they went under male pseudonyms, and then suddenly they were published, and their books are some of the most famous today. And then we were kind of looking them up and Googling, and we found this poem by Emily Brontë that talks about finding the beauty in the darker seasons, and we just thought that was so beautiful. And so Brontë Fall was born.
hearts, sweet faces laughing, innocent dreams, naive beliefs. I used to have them. There was a time when I wanted to grow old. There was a time when I wanted to take on the world. Now the world's taking on me. I wanna grow young again. I wanna have fun again. Swing set highs and bedtime alone. Oh, love is too hard, life is too short. People change, leave me in the dust in Indiana. In Indiana. I thought work hard, play hard, and I would be winning. Tried to run faster than everyone, but I'm dead at the finish. As if there was a line to cross. Wasn't the teaching up to grown-ups? Now the kids are teaching me how to grow young again, how to have fun again. Swing set highs and bedtime alone. Oh, love is too hard, life is too short. People change, leave me in the dust in Indiana. In Indiana. I wanna grow young again. I wanna have fun again. Swing set highs and bedtime alone. Oh, love is too hard, life is too short. People change, leave me in the dust in Indiana. In Indiana. Midwest at dusk, Indiana. Little girls playing patty cake. I'm singing Rhiannon.
I injured my back when I fell down uneven stairs outside of a restaurant. Vrdolyak Law Group hired a construction expert who proved the stairs were hazardous. They took the insurance company to arbitration and forced them to pay over $950,000. If you want a law firm with over half a century of experience and skill, call my friends at the Vrdolyak Law Group.
Call Vrdolyak Law Group, fighting insurance companies since 1963.
Change is a scary thing. It brings with it hope and pain, but change is the only way to grow. Oh, breathe, set your spirit free, stand up for what you need, and it's okay to be bold. Oh, 'cause every breath you take is a home for hope. Every move you make gets us close. All the work and weight are heavy on their own, but you're not alone. Whoa, you're not alone. Whoa, you're not alone. Whoa, you're not alone.
the hate. We'll dig in deep and wait for your retreat. Be brave and let love pave the road. Oh, the smoke, it hides your fire, it chokes all your desire, but hold and let your spirit glow. Oh, 'cause every breath you take is a home for hope. Every move you make gets us close. All the work and weight are heavy on their own. But you're not alone. Oh, you're not alone. Oh, you're not alone. Oh, you're not alone. 'Cause every breath you take is a home for hope. Every move you make gets us close. All the work and weight are heavy on their own. But you're not alone. Oh, you're not alone. Oh, you're not alone. Oh, you're not alone. Oh, you're not alone. My name is Jamie Kent. I am a singer-songwriter from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of Northampton, Massachusetts, many years ago. Sing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but I guess you can call it Americana. I've been a road dog for the last 10 years, played over 1,000 shows across the country, got to tour with folks like Huey Lewis and the News and Reba, and I've always been staunchly independent and proud of that fact, and that's where I am today. My latest album is a project in collaboration with a producer named Marty Fredrickson, who's worked with Aerosmith and Mick Jagger and all sorts of folks over the years. And it's kind of the rock and roll record I always wanted to make. We wrote all the songs together during the pandemic, and then we both had some free time, and so we tracked him remotely. I tracked the guitar and vocal at my house and sent it to him in his studio, and he built it around there, and we released 2 songs from it. We got the whole album coming soon. I can't wait for you to hear it.
Odds are, if you watch TV, you've seen plenty of ads for lawyers.
It's usually a lawyer telling you how great they think they are. But at the Vrdolyak Law Group, it's different. It's always about the client.
In fact, all of us are actual clients, and we're here to proudly tell you how much the Vrdolyak Law Group has done for us.
What impresses me most is how much the Vrdolyak Law Group believes in their clients. They only get fees if they win, and they use their own dollars to take cases to trial.
It's that ability to fight for their clients and win at trial that has helped the Vrdolyak Law Group recover over $9 billion, and the insurance companies know that.
$9 billion, over 30,000 clients represented, and almost 60 years in business. That's a testament to their strength, knowledge, and success.
In fact, call them with all your legal needs. Like the saying goes, if they've been around that long, they must know what they're doing.
If you're injured in a car or truck accident, any work-related injury, or as a result of a medical error,
call the Vrdolyak Law Group,
where it's always about the client.
Injured? Call Vrdolyak Law Group.
Knocking at the door, what I knew for sure blew up in my face. I woke up on the floor, I couldn't take no more, my darkest day. And I can't lose sleep on what I cannot change. I chased the lightning, I got soaked in the rain. I danced with my demons till I couldn't see it straight. Try to twist me, but I just won't break. I don't mind. I'll find a way. Gotta get it on and find that strength. 'Cause the road I chose, hell, it's always closed, but the highway lines make me feel so sane. I chased the lightning, I got soaked in the rain. I danced with my demons till I couldn't see straight. Try to twist me, I just won't break. I don't mind. I'll find a way. 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 Gonna find a way. Find a way. Gotta find a way. Find a way. I chased the lightning, I got soaked in the rain. Danced with my demons till I couldn't see straight. Try to twist me, I just won't break. I don't mind. I'll find a way. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way.
I think the biggest takeaway that I want folks to have when they listen to my music is that it's kind of like a two-way street. Like I want to comfort and challenge my audience, and I do that sort of by comforting and challenging myself. I think there's just something so synergistic about being on stage, connecting with people, and being able to just see people. I think the biggest gift you can ever give anyone is seeing them. Live from Church Street is a super important opportunity because, you know, a lot of artists just need a platform to get their music heard. And so the fact that you're listening right now and the fact that you guys are all doing this is really huge because it gives people an opportunity, you know, for us to have this platform and to be able to come into your living room or on your desktop, or, I mean, you probably should be working right now, but hey, you know, I will keep you busy and distracted. You know, that's a really cool thing. I just released a record called Singer-Songwriter. You can get it on my website. It's www.phillip-michael.net. There's a dash or a hyphen between Philip and Michael. All my socials, I'm always talking about stuff. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Phillip M. Scales. Go find me there. And every time you buy a record, a young musician gets, you know, a piece of their heart back.
I'm a semi-truck driver who was in an accident with another semi-truck and injured my back and neck. The insurance company for the truck that hit me claimed that I couldn't be injured because I was also in a semi-truck. Thankfully, I hired the Vrdolyak Law Group. They made sure I had all my workers' comp benefits, including medical bills, time of pay, and a lump sum settlement. Vrdolyak Law didn't stop there. They forced the other trucking company's insurance to pay me an additional $2.75 million. If you're injured, call Vrdolyak Law.
I was never gonna fall too fast, get in too deep, then get stuck in the past. Get sad when your song comes on, get mad that I can't move on. Oh, I'm smarter than that, but you can't outsmart love. To Cupid's bow, we're all just sitting dice. You'll never win, the heart gets what it wants. Oh, you can't outsmart love. Ripping pictures of us off the wall, breaking down in every bathroom stall. Lay in bed till the afternoon, but I can't sleep without you. Oh, I'm smarter than this, but you can't outsmart love. To Cupid's bow, we're all just never win, the heart gets what it wants. Oh, you can't outsmart love. Oh, you can't outsmart love. To Cupid's bow, we're all just sitting ducks. You'll never win, the heart gets what it wants. Oh, you can't outsmart love. No, you can't outsmart love. No, you can't outsmart love.
I have an EP coming out in February, and how that came to be was 2020 was just insane for everybody and myself. I feel like we all had our different obstacles and trials, but for me, I was in Chicago and Nashville, and my dad was undergoing cancer surgery in Ohio, so I was just kind of bouncing around and going through a lot of different things. Whenever I was in Nashville, I went into the studio with my friend who's a producer. It was very stripped down. Everyone was social distancing. It was literally me and him for most of it. And I was, writing through 2020. And so at the end of last year, we were like, oh, we have an EP. It was kind of liberating because sometimes when you make music and you find a producer, you're very careful and you try to control the sound and all these things. And I didn't try to control anything. I just wrote how I felt and recorded how I felt in the moment. And that's sort of how this latest EP came to be. Where people can find my music, they can find it everywhere. On all the socials, I'm even on TikTok. Brontë Fall, search Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, I'm there. I'm on Spotify, I'm on Apple Music, Amazon, all the things.
I fell down a flight of stairs outside my apartment and fractured my ankle. There was nothing wrong with the stairs, but the outside lighting wasn't functioning properly and didn't illuminate the staircase. The insurance company for the landlord blamed me for my fall, so I went to Vrdolyak Law Group. My lawyers fought for me and forced the insurance company to pay over $1.7 million. If you want a law firm who will fight for you, call my friends at Vrdolyak Law Group.
Injured? Call Vrdolyak Law Group.
You can find me at jamiekent.com. That's JAMIEKENT.com, or on basically all the social media streaming sites. That's all my name. Just the Google is a glorious thing. I've always prided myself in being a different kind of artist, whether that was my approach as an entrepreneur and artist and building my career through brand partnerships, or now I pride myself in being an advocate and artist and using my voice for causes that I think are really important to my heart, and helping bring the artistic community together around those causes in various ways. I feel like I've got voices in a bunch of different ways, and I'm not shy to use them. And y'all got to know out there that if you're ever hanging out with a songwriter, that we are always listening. And this idea came from a merch table conversation out on the road when I think we were in Arkansas, and the night before we were in Memphis, and a gentleman said to me, "Man, I spent a week in Memphis one night." I said, "Excuse me, sir." I turned around, saved that idea, and 3 years later wrote this song. It's called One Last Tango. She called me daddy, but I couldn't fill those shoes. She wore that smile like she got nothing to lose. She can't remember what I can't forget. She spun my world around and I never caught my breath. We spent a week in Memphis one night. We spent all our money on time. We tried to make every heartbeat last, but they all go by so fast. We gotta take it slow. Whoa, whoa, for one last tango. Oh,
I still taste it on her lips. Oh, another shot down to hurt me where it hits. It ain't a bender without the break, and it ain't a memory, oh, if it can't erase. She spent a week in Memphis one night. We spent all our money on time. We tried to pick every heartbeat last, but they all go by so fast. Take it slow. Oh, oh, for one last tango. Oh, and maybe somewhere down the road, in a place where nobody knows, where the story's never told, and may the curtain never close. Take it slow. Oh, oh, for one last tango. Oh, we spent a week in Memphis one night. We spent all our money on time. We tried to make every heartbeat last, but they all go by so fast. Take it slow. Oh, for one last tango. Oh, for one last tango.